Ha. Ha. In the past few days, almost all resources that can be used have been used, and after working non-stop, the number of immortal cells have finally increased by 4. Although it's not as much as planned, at least there is still time and I can continue during the exercise. After dozens of bottles of rank 8 otherworldly marrow and a saint's ruin almost completely absorbed, the number of immortal cells has reached 19. The main reason is because immortal cells always steal food. Every time a new cell is born, the old ones will come and collect the entrance fee in a brutal manner. Immortal cell, give it to me. The result is that the 20th cell would require about 3 times as much energy as the first. I checked the database yesterday. With the increase of my power, the information has also changed. On the shore of the Ninghai, I was defeated by the martial saint and escaped with serious injuries. 3 years later, I challenged Ji Dao and kill Martial Saint Zhao Ji at Yuxing Mountain. I become known as the strongest man under the heavens. So, is that how it should go? But escaping with serious injuries? This isn't the future I want. Conference room, is he Lusheng? HM. Yes, he's our Eastern Star General. Okay. Now that everyone is here, I announce the beginning of the military exercise. Now the rules will be announced. This military exercise will use merit as the final calculation standard. The goal is to capture exocyte beasts of the deep sea, and exchange for merit points according to the rank of the beast. The higher the rank, the more you can get in exchange. During the process of the exercise, all generals can attack each other. The loser will lose half of their merit points, giving them to their winner. And last, you can't kill. Violators will be instantly disqualified from the exercise and will be subjected to corresponding military punishment. The total duration is 3 days. Begin. Star General exercise. Good luck. Is that guy the one Qingxue likes? Looks like he doesn't know what he's doing. The rules are simple: kill the beasts, fight the colleagues. If you want to be first, you must both have unrivaled bravery and the power to outshine everyone else. These beasts are much stronger than those on land. Damn it. The monsters of the sea are so powerful. As expected, the beasts of the sea are much stronger than those of the same rank on land. Scram. You're not my target. That's all there is to a rank 7 beast. Meanwhile, on top of the sea. Damn it, all the resources I had on me are used up. The energy required for the 20th immortal cell is still insufficient. What should I do? This feeling is the sea. There's a faint energy wave coming from it. No wonder it can give birth to such beasts. Let's go in. 2,000 meters. 3,000 meters. 4,000 meters. The water pressure is stronger than I expected. That's good. Water breathing technique. Begin. Before the rite of martial arts, the diving limit of mankind's most advanced submarines was only a little over 10,000 meters. This must already be below that. The minimum water pressure is over 1 toy, which is nothing for top-tier generals with combat power of dozens of stars, but this is a constant water pressure. Even a rank 8 cannot last long in the water, let alone fight. But I have mastered the water breathing technique. I can treat this pressure as nothing. It won't affect my power at all either. Under this kind of pressure, my immortal cells seem to get even more polished. More than 5 times more than usual. Let's keep waiting. But why should we mobilize all of the Ji Dao's 4 divisions of 28 mansions for just one general? Master is immobilizing too many troops. He's able to kill the 4th demon god pillar of the Black Demon Society on his own. His strength is not to be underestimated, it's close to ours. The female demon is dead? I found her once, and she almost broke my defense. She's quite strong, with a combat power of at least 70 stars, which is comparable to mine. Lu Xing was able to kill her on his own. He is indeed an incredible monster that only appears once every 300 years. So, this time we're not here just for him. Killing him is easy, but there are too many experts in the military. The 5 great marshals, dozens of generals, and hidden veterans. If they were to gather together, I'm afraid that even the martial saint would have to give in. After all, no matter how strong one is, it's impossible to kill all of them. Yes, the military has wanted to train a true rank 9 strong house for more than 200 years. The military. We'll protect this boy at all costs. But don't worry, we just need to surround and eliminate him. The pressure from the military will naturally be handled by Master. 15 Master here too? Yes. The military has been waiting for a rank 9 cultivator for 200 years, isn't it the same for our master? He lost his son in a battle, and he hasn't had a child for 100 years. Now that he had seen hope, it was taken away by Loggingg. So this time, Loggingg must die. It's been 3 days, and I've slowly grown accustomed to the strength of the sea beasts. I can even crush a rank 8 sea beast easily. This Dongpatian. It has only been 3 days, and he'd already slain countless beasts. His merit points have already reached the millions. He has the combat power of a colonel general. He might not be worse than me. He's quite good, right? He dived deeper than others and endured greater pressure. He encountered stronger beasts, but killed them even faster instead. Although they are all high-star generals, the gap between him and the others is like the difference between a kitchen knife and a battle sword. Sigh. The most important thing is that Dongpatian seems to be less than 50 years old this year. He's so young. Only 50 years old? Eh? Where's that Eastern Star General? Why is his merit points not moving? It's still at O. Didn't Loggingg come? Where is he? Is he intentionally avoiding battle and giving up on the competition? What's going on? Loggingg. What are you thinking? How long are you going to do nothing? Hugh, the competition is about to end. I've lost count on how many beasts I've killed this past 3 days, but I definitely have at least 1,000,000 merit points. It's just a shame I can't go any deeper. After 300 meters, the communication watch and camera will be completely out of control. I'll just head back. After today, I will definitely be the #1 star general in the entire military and be on par with a colonel general. What was that? What a powerful surge. This powerful feeling of vital chi, could it be human? No. That's impossible. This feeling of palpitation, apart from the rank 9, martial saint, who else can surpass my martial body and vital chi by several levels? Who would hide in this dark cave in the deep sea? No, it's probably some terrifying sea beasts deep on the seafloor. Forget it, I'll take my spoils back first. The star generals are back. The time is finally up. This competition is pretty easy. Hey. That is. This. The total merit points that Dongpatian brought up is 750,000. He's in first place. The merit points of the other 3 are 300,000, 160,000 and 200,000 respectively. What the hell? 7 million? Even after adding all of our merits up, it's still less than the number of zeros he has? Fuck. This Dongpatian is too ridiculous, we aren't his match at all. This. Did we do all this just to showcase his immense strength? Damn it. This is strange. Star General Logging's merit points is still low. Did he leave? I didn't see him leave the deep sea. Could he have died in the deep sea cave? He didn't even manage to kill a single beast, haha. This kid. I wanted him to bring pride to our eastern region. Now he's completely shaming us. Where on earth are you, Loggingg? Deepest part of the ocean. I can't see my fingers. At this place, 10,000 meters below sea level, my body was strengthened through immense pressure, like being in a gravity chamber. Combined with the water breathing, my every move has the same amplification as the pressure of 10,000 meters of water. If I move my immortal cells to other parts of my body, I wonder what the effects will be. Die. Heaven's grip. Next would be the legs. That is? What's going on? This power. It's the same one from the ocean floor. To think that I surfaced from being 10,000 meters below sea level with just one step. That was Loggingg? This. Not bad. By using immortal cells as nodes and the stellar immortal body as the point of focus, I can infuse energy throughout the body, By doing this, any punch will easily reach a power exceeding 100 stars, even a single step broke the deep sea 10,000 meters below sea level. The future has changed again, from being seriously injured and escaping, to being injured and escaping. A world of difference, but what a pity, this isn't the future I want too. Your Dongpodian? Just what is he? He's so strong. Too strong. He has an extreme sense of domination. No. Impossible. There can't be anyone stronger than me amongst the general stars. Lu Xing. What? I can't go all out against my brother-in-law. In that case, I'll just give you a gentle tap. Blah. Tremor. Unconscious. Huh? Emperor Dong got defeated just like that, with a single hit? Eh? My brother-in-law is way too aware. Clearly did it very gently. Whatever, it's already done. At most, I'll just have to be nicer to him the next time we meet. He actually defeated Dongpodian so casually, as if he was just taking out the trash. Meeting room that is still the top ranker of the Central Division. Why is the gap so big? I'm afraid that the combat power Lu Xing just demonstrated is already at a level where even we have to look up to. In fact, he's already qualified to become the youngest Supreme Commander. Today, I wish to smash the altar and cut down the heavens. To accomplish that, I need an unparalleled indomitable spirit. Later, I implore all of you here to cheer for me. What? Smash the altar? Cut down the heavens? Lu Xing, just what are you trying to do? You're already here, so why are you still trying to hide? I already sensed you guys. Long ago. An extremely thick martial arts aura is being emitted from within the clouds. Who is it? I must go and check. That's the 4 guardians and 28 veterans of the Supreme Tao. Mr. Xian. Today is the overall military demonstration. What is your Supreme Tao Martial Arts Academy trying to say by coming here? We are here on orders from the Supreme Tao Martial Saint to retrieve the military's evil omen. Lu Xing's head. Humph. Looks like he's holding a grudge just because a few of his Supreme Tao scum got killed. Are you looking down on us, the military? No. If all he did was kill 2 interiors, we'd just let it go. But that evil omen killed the Martial Saint's wife, along with his unborn son. He committed an unforgivable transgression. What? Unborn son. Shit. Lu Xing has gotten himself into huge trouble. No wonder, it was because Lian Su was pregnant with the Supreme Tao Martial Saint's child. Had I known she was pregnant in advance, would I still have killed her? Without a doubt. I still would. After all, I'm not a saint. I must take revenge when needed, Mr. Xian. Do you all have any evidence that Lu Xing is the killer? The military will discuss this issue with the Martial Saint personally regarding this, so before anything has been properly verified, no one is to touch even a single strand of Lu Xing's hair. Eh? Falcom of our Lordy. Kneel. Before the era of martial arts, technology thrived. During that time, it was the world of firearms. The best experts who cultivated profound ancient martial arts could smash boulders with their palms and leap across roofs. But no matter how strong they were still all at the mercy of tiny bullets. Humans preached the strength of technology, and technology helped humans to create many inconceivably great innovations that allowed them to accomplish many things. Back then, authority triumphed the fist. However, that day, a rift started to appear between heaven and earth, and terrifying monsters befell Earth. The technology humans were so proud of was completely helpless, even the weakest of monsters. The physical limits of human bodies were broken, and the development of civilization took a turn. Fists came back into power. Force became authority. Martial arts experts guarded cities, states, regions, or even countries alone. They replaced the position that originally belonged to gods, giving people actual physical targets to revere and believe in. Among the experts, there were those who broke through everything, fought to come out on top, and brought myths into reality, the gods amongst humans of the new era, martial saints. We greet the martial saint. Shit. Why is the Supreme Tao Martial Saint here? This is the reason the headquarters are trying to nurture a level 9 martial saint at all costs. Without a true peak expert at the helm, once someone lets down their guard and offends someone, even with 3,000 martial masters, senior generals, or supreme commanders, everything will just be reduced to a joke. I'm right here. What did you all say you wished to discuss with me earlier? My word is the evidence. If I decide that you must die, then you must. Boy. Do you have any complaints? Now that our Lord has personally arrived to make the military bow down, we naturally need to exhibit the dignity and authority of Ji Dao. Oh? We seem to have overestimated him. His courage is shattered, killing him won't even take a single breath. Our Lord is here with our Lord's presence, the entire military must show reverence, even the 5 division marshals have to bow their heads, it's no wonder he's trembling in fear. Lu Sheng. He's actually thinking of resisting? Very interesting. End this quickly, don't damage the authority of Ji Dao. Don't worry, even if he returned to form, I still won't need more than 3 breaths to kill him. Die. I wasn't trembling in fear. I was so excited that my body can't stop shaking. Qinglong. Lu Sheng, you bastard, you dare to. When did he? I was already killed. That's too terrifying. Lu Sheng. If I waited for Ji Dao Martial Saint to act, I probably won't have the chance to kill them. Fast, I must be fast. I must be fast without any reservations. Kill them instantly. Martial God State, Divine Illumination of the King of Hell, Path of Killing, Wind Breathing, all of them activated at full speed, and the 22 immortal cells in the body. All of them are shining brightly. The overwhelming killing intent surged out in an instant? Was that Lu Sheng's true strength? He killed all the experts of Ji Dao Martial School in an instant, as if he is an iron law, dictating life and death with absolute clarity. Look down there. These are all Manhwa. Everyone is. My lord. My lord. These are all ink. Save me. Save me. Unbelievable, only one of the 4 symbols of Ji Dao remains, the rest have become dismembered corpses. What a scene of war. Not only that, Grandmaster's vitality is far stronger than that of ordinary people, they will not die completely even if their head is separated. You can see the killing intent gushing from the wounds, it is so strong and pure that it completely destroyed their vitality. My lord, save me. You bastard. Lu Sheng, you dare? My lord. My lord. Zhaoji. Your dogs have all been killed by me. Zhaoji, all of your dogs have been killed by me. What? He's really crazy. Why? Did I die? I was in front of Lord Ji Dao Martial Saint, why did I die? Why can't the Martial Saint save me? Why? Good, very good. It has been 100 years since someone infuriate me to this extent. Haha. You really have a good temper. Azure sea, vast skies. This is. Gather. This level of power should be enough, I shall make your death simple. This power? Lu Sheng, run con away. Don't fight against the Ji Dao Martial Saint. Run away? There's nowhere to escape. Zhao Ji can actually gather all kinds of cosmic energy floating in the heaven and earth into his palm. The power of his palm has probably reached an incredibly terrifying level now. 200 stars? 300? 400? I can't determine his power at all. Is this the real power of a living martial saint? Unparalleled state, divine whale manifestation, killing manifestation, martial god state. Martial saint skill, my will as a blade, massacre. I can't block it at all. Lu Sheng. This. The Star General who could easily defeat Emperor Dong was killed so easily by Ji Dao Martial Saint. It's over. We're doomed. The hope of the military after hundreds of years. It's all over. No. Loggingg can't die like this. I'm going down there to find him, even if I return with his corpse. Humph, that last strike contained the immense power of heaven and earth. Unless he possesses a body comparable to that of a martial saint, he will be reduced to ashes. The matter is settled, it's time for me to leave. How surprising, you're actually still alive. Useless tricks. Break. It's Loggingg. He's still alive. Run away quickly. We will use our lives to delay the Ji-Dao martial saint, even if it's just for a few seconds. Only you are not allowed to die, you're the military's only hope. No need. Loggingg. You're fine? You have this level of regeneration? Very interesting, it has been a long time since I've seen someone as interesting as you. How about this, since you killed the 4 symbols, and could even survive one of my skills, it proved that your talents are indeed extraordinary. Join me, and accept me as your master. I promise to make you a martial saint within 100 years, what do you think? What? Ji-Dao martial saint is recruiting Loggingg? What are you still waiting for? Hurry up and agree to his offer, Loggingg. The martial saint has chosen to pardon you, it's not a bad idea to bow your head temporarily. Staying alive is the most important thing. You want to recruit me with this level of strength? Was that your full power as a level 9 martial artist? The power of a saint? Haha. He actually rejected him, directly mocked him. I will show you what is called true power. I admit, I can't block your power of heaven and earth, but the pitiful thing is, your power is just too weak, it can't kill me at all. This move is quite good, it's mine now. Why? Why can you grasp the power of heaven and earth as well? Impossible, this is impossible. You're just a level 8 grandmaster. You can only borrow the power of heaven and earth. What's there to be shocked about? Your killer move can't kill me, and you won't understand the rest anyways, but if you really want to ask, I shall be benevolent and answer you. Power will only submit to greater power, I will call this, with enough power, you can make a brick fly. You should brace yourself for what is coming next. Concentrate 10 immortal cells to my legs. Extreme cloud steps. What? This speed? Where did he go? Break. Ugh. Look at what you've done. My mortal divine body was actually shattered by you. Loggingg. He is indeed the military's greatest hope. Alright, now that the divine altar has been shattered, it's time for the real body. Zhao Ji. I'm going to start slaughtering saints. Loggingg. Just now. What did you just say? He seemed to mention slaughtering saints? General Liu wants to slaughter saints? Oh my goodness? He dared to say these kinds of words? General Liu had known that the Ji-Dao martial saint would come. He was prepared to fight with him. And he really did it. This is unprecedented. In the 300 years since the rise of martial arts, there have been many battles of different levels, but a level 8 against a level 9? Never. That gap is a chasm that spans the heavens and earth. But now, it seems like this chasm can truly be crossed. Should we do something? Fuck, we can still bomb him. Even if it's useless, at least we are showing our power. The marshals have spoken. Fire. The spine of the Dragon Nation's military has been bent for too long. It's time for us to straighten up. Fuck him up. Fuck you, Martial Saint. Your divine altar has been shattered. Wah. It rebounded. Humph, remember this, they all died because of you, because of your ignorant resistance. They are warriors, soldiers with unbreakable spines. Even when facing a foe they can never hope to defeat, they still do it without fear. People like you, who didn't even dare to show up with your real body when seeking revenge, will never understand. You're nothing but a coward. Ugh. You bastard. Don't get too arrogant. This is killing intent perception and 4 realms body technique? Fine, you're something. It looks like I won't be able to kill you if I don't use my true strength. All the faith people have in me, all the divine power, now. Gather here. Loggingg. Loggingg, let's see how you escape now. So big. Is this the perfect fusion of the essence of martial arts and the physical body? This is a divine technique that reflects myth into reality. This is the true strength of a level 9 martial saint. Bastard. No matter how powerful a level 8 grandmaster is, they still have to rely on their own 2 hands to kill. No amount of gang chi can extend beyond hundreds of meters. He has drawn upon all the power offered to him by the people of the world. Such a vast amount of divine power would outlast Loggingg in a battle of attrition. He has completely abandoned his honor. This is the final trump card of martial saints. We must find a way to protect Loggingg. Go to hell. Insect. Look at you, playing around like a child and even transforming like Ultraman. I used to think so much about the future, constantly analyzing and seeking answers. I was so foolish. Isn't it better to just cheat? Martial God state perfect fusion. Disappear. Void slice opening stance. Instant judgment slash. Arg. My martial God essence? Loggingg. How strong are you? How strong? It's hard to explain to a country bumpkin martial saint like you, because you are too weak. I lost? What, are you very surprised? You can't accept that a level 9 defeated a level 8? God among humans? Right? Embodiment of light, huh? Feeling all high and mighty, are we? Loggingg is beating up the martial saint? Not only did he defeat a level 9, he's even hitting him like a sandbag? From now on, our military have our own God. Everyone, remember this day. Our military will usher in a bright and unprecedented future. You deserve to die. Me? I'm afraid the person who's going to die is you. Haha. Have you had enough? You're already fully recovered. So what if your skills and abilities are power? You can't even fathom the might of a level 9 martial saint. The gap between a level 8 and a level 9 is a chasm that can never be crossed. Oh? How so? I am one with heaven and earth, and I have worshippers among humanity. My power is nearly limitless. My martial body has been nourished by the great powers of heaven and earth for over a century, reaching levels you can never imagine. How can you defeat me with your puny little level 8 power? You really are a country bumpkin martial saint. How can I not know how strong a level 9 truly is? Hilarious, I've even met a level 11 powerhouse. With your abilities, you aren't even worthy to be a level 9. I will kill you completely with my next move. Let's see if you can still laugh then. You. Why? Why am I feeling the threat of death in that punch? Shatter, void. The only thing you can beat up is my flesh. How are you going to kill me if my martial divine soul is not destroyed? Is this still not enough? Increase your power if you're capable. I am a god among humans. I can't die. Ha 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 ha. I never imagined that during his long years as martial saint, this guy would be enlightened with a divine ability that is something like flesh and blood rebirth. I have to say, the realm of a level 9 martial saint after coming into contact with the profound mysteries of the universe and nature are truly fascinating. Then as you wish, I shall increase my power. What? You can still increase your power? You must be joking. Concentrate all of my immortal cells onto my right arm. Immortal punch. Die, insect. I am the true God. Die? I will die? No. This feeling. I will really die. I can't take this hit. Loggingg. Let's die together. Not good. A sudden feeling of danger. That thing poses a significant threat. Forget it. Zhao Ji, you must die. Even the Heavenly Emperor won't be able to save you. That's the truth. HM? You can still run in this state? You're really a stubborn cockroach. I must make sure you die today. This is? This power? Damn. MIT. My body is shattering. I must immediately replenish my energy. But I can't move a muscle. Am I really going to die? Whatever, I have my fun beating up Zhao Ji. Fuck, why does this world have powers above level 9 now? I was careless. Lu Xing. What exactly happened? All-star generals. Everyone. All of you dive into the water and search for Lu Xing, now. Immediately. Hurry. That surge of power just now. Do you guys think that Lu Xing is still alive? In the 300 years of martial arts on this planet, the youngest and most prodigious genius, capable of defeating a martial saint with the power of a level 8. This person who, like a blazing sun at noon, illuminates the entire world. Suddenly died? Do you believe that? Well, I don't believe it. Even if a person like Lu Xing does die, it won't be here. Send everything that happened today out into the world. At the very least, let all of the Dragon Nation know that on the Ning Ocean, Ji Dao Martial Saint was defeated by our military's future god, Lu Xing. A few days later, the earth-shattering news spread around the world. The military's peerless genius Lu Xing at the age of 20, killed 32 people from the Ji Dao Martial School in Ning Ocean. The defeated Ji Dao Martial Saint Zhao Ji escaped from the brink of death. Lu Xing, this kid. A what? Lu Xing's fate is unknown. Heart Yu Xinger. Broke. This. The Ji Dao Martial Saint survived the Dragon Lion War in the past, without even sustaining life-threatening injuries. Zhao Ji brought a massive army to ambush Lu Xing, but Lu Xing single-handedly slaughtered them all, this young man. Sigh, the military claimed that his fate is unknown. Could it be? After the intense battle, Lu Xing sank to the ocean floor. I believe in Lu Xing, he's definitely still alive. The entire army has mobilized. They're searching everywhere, practically ready to drain the ocean dry to find him. I really hope that he's still alive. Oh right, how's Lu Xing's family? His mother was so devastated that she fainted while crying multiple times, but both his father and his sister firmly believe that Lu Xing will return. I have this feeling that we don't need to worry too much. Think about it, if they haven't found him, it means his situation is unclear. Maybe after getting seriously injured, he might have some kind of magical gadget like Doryabxing, and he is now hiding somewhere, recovering in some secret spot. I have a premonition that the next time we meet him, he will have gotten even stronger. Want to bet? Pretending to be calm at a loss of what to do. Lu Xing, come back. Quickly. Are you dead or alive? It's a good thing I exchanged for a bottle of spirit fusion elixir last time, otherwise, even if my martial divine soul had escaped, it wouldn't have been able to fuse with this cloned body, damn it. That damn Lu Xing. The martial saint true body I've nurtured for 100 years has been completely broken by him. If I want to regain my peak, I would need at least decades, or even longer. Lu Xing. Bastard, bastard. He's a monster, an abomination. Is he even human? A bona fide level 9, martial saint like me was forced back to this extent. If it wasn't for the level 10 powerhouse trump card, I really wouldn't have been able to kill him. Damn it, not enough, not enough, I need more enhancing elixirs. Ah. I finally recovered. Speaking of which, why was there such a genius in this level 1 resource planet? He had such a terrifying power at level 8, if he was level 9, wouldn't he be able to leave the planet directly? It's a good thing that he's dead. It has been many years since I've felt this powerless feeling. I can't stay here. Sooner or later, someone will come knocking on my door. I have to find someone to shelter me. Tan Zhongyu. Lin Jingyue. Oh right, there's also this thing. With these energy crystals, I can buy some favors from them. I have to run away quickly. After all, there are so many martial saint artifacts in my sacred temple. Apart from the people from the Dragon Nation, foreign forces might also come here to steal them all away. I can't bring them with me, forget it. Zhao Ji hurriedly packed his things and went down the mountain, feeling no attachment to Tianwai Peak anymore. Nation Beach. How's the trip to the North Lion continent? I heard the scenery there is very nice, and I have always wanted to go there. Nothing much, I was just doing my work. You've been running about these past few years, what exactly are you searching for our Lord? Can you tell me? Energy crystals. What's that, why haven't I heard of it? Of course you haven't heard of it. The energy crystal is a crystal with the highest energy content on Earth known so far, and it can also be called an energy source. This thing is abnormally rare and valuable, with only a few known sources, which are shared by all major countries. That rare? Is it helpful for martial arts? Yes, but it's only useful for those at the level of martial saints. To level 9 martial artists, not only is it an extremely valuable training resource, it's also a currency. For several years, I've traveled across more than half the globe, all to find a new source of energy crystals for our Lord. Why is it really okay for you to suddenly expose so many secrets? Don't kill me later, haha, you watched too many movies. There's still one more year before the World Grandmaster competition begins. You will definitely participate in it when the time comes, and someone will naturally tell you the information regarding the energy crystal. The Grandmaster World Championship is related to the energy crystal? Of course, the World Championship was originally a competition created by various countries to compete for the energy crystal in a dignified manner. All the energy crystals produced in the world will be gathered together, and each country will send a Grandmaster-level powerhouse to compete, and the supply is distributed according to the final ranking of the competition. Then if martial saints from different countries compete with each other, will the martial saints in our country compete among themselves too? Of course, this is the very reason for the existence of our Mingyu Hall, just like the Ji Dao 4 symbols and the 28 constellations. Unfortunately, our martial saint is the youngest among the 3 martial saints of the Dragon Nation, having achieved sainthood the most recently, and with the least foundation. Our overall strength lags significantly behind that of the Ji Dao Martial School and the Chaoyu Martial School. Each time the energy crystals are allocated, our Lord receives the smallest share, with the Ji Dao Martial Saint receiving the most, followed by the Chaoyu Martial Saint. No wonder our Lord wanted to find a new energy crystal source. It's better to have a source than to save. Beep beep beep. HM? Why is there suddenly an email? What? What happened? Our Lord's share will finally not be the smallest in this Grandmaster World Championship. Why? Because Ji Dao 4 symbols and 28 constellations have been destroyed by one person, and Ji Dao Martial Saint is on the brink of death. Ji Dao is over. Who did it? So terrifying? Just one person. Does the Dragon Nation have a new martial saint? Actually, you know that guy. I know him? Yes, it was when he offended the Ji Dao Martial School. Our Lord sent you to assist, but that boy managed to kill the Ji Dao star all by himself. Lushing? I will give my report regarding the energy crystal to our Lord first. Farewell. Lushing. How is this possible? The last time we met, he was clearly just. Deep sea. This is filth. This is filth. Chaoyu Martial School territory. What the hell, martial brother? Why did you drink so much? Are you going down the path of the drunken arts? I've read it in novels, but I didn't expect someone to really do it. Our Chaoyu Martial School is really filled with talents. MMH. What kind of nonsense are you spewing? He's Dong. What? He's senior brother Dongda? He had his martial path broken by someone and has since fallen into despair. Senior brother is a top-level grandmaster that hasn't even reached level 40. What kind of person made him suffer this defeat? Apparently, it was an even younger super martial arts genius, but I don't know the specifics. Anyways, you should remember that there are many terrifying people out there in the world. There will always be someone stronger than you, so you should always be humble and respectful. Senior brother Dong. Junior sister Wan. Are you here to laugh at me? Haze. No, senior brother, listen to me. What? Really? I heard my mother say it, and I even saw it during the broadcast. If even the Ji Dao Martial Saint was beaten half to death by him, then what am I? What am I? That freak, what's the point of me competing with him? But I must confirm his death. I'm going to look for him. Senior Brother Dong, have you finally gotten yourself together? Ming Ocean The search radius has been expanded to 100 kilometers of the surrounding area, and the search depth has reached our limits of 8,000 kilometers, yet there's still no trace of General Liu. Then expand it even more. Search deeper. Continue looking. We've already entered the deep-sea cave, it would be difficult to go deeper. Do you think it's harder for the military to cultivate another powerhouse who can kill a martial saint, or to search deeper into the deep-sea cave? I understand. Lu Xing. The flame of hope that the military has been waiting for 200 years won't be extinguished just like this. Absolutely not. Deep-sea cave 30,000 meters deep. The deep-sea monster was instantly caught and dragged into the depths. Haze, with my looks, it's like I'm developing in the direction of the Cthulhu. At the brink of death, I instantly emptied that bottle of Saint's death in one go. The overwhelming energy saved my life, but it left me in this half-human, half-monster state, and most of my body has been mutated, though plagued by inner turmoil and external threats. At least I survived. I've survived, huh? Not dying from an attack by a level 10 powerhouse, hey, I'm really amazing. Fuck, to think that this world has traces of a level 10. This wasn't written in the information, could it be, that it's not from this world? Or that it's not from this era? Before the first martial era, it was purely an age of technology, there were no records or documentation of any ancient martial arts civilization at all, otherwise, it wouldn't have been called First Era. Then it could only be from other planets, or other advanced martial arts civilization. These possibilities are the greatest. Because once you think about it carefully, it is very strange from the appearance of the monsters to the rise of martial arts, it has only been 300 years. Zhao Ji became a martial saint 100 plus years ago, from the level 1 martial artists in the beginning to the level 9 martial artists now, it only took 100 years. I didn't think much about it when I read it in a textbook before, but now that I think about it more, isn't this development a bit too fast? Let's say that even if the entire path from level 1 to level 9 was clearly mapped out by predecessors, the military could not even produce a single level 9 martial artist after 100 years even after exhausting every resource at its disposal. Considering the early days of martial cultivation, when the martial era was just beginning, it was a time of hardship and exploration, where everything had to be groped for in the darkness. How is it possible that Zhao Ji managed to reach level 1 in about 100 years? But if there were people from a more advanced martial arts civilization helping to pave the martial path, then everything would make sense. There's a huge difference between having someone to teach you, and not. Then why would a more advanced martial arts civilization help an inferior civilization to open the martial path? Monster. The invasion of monsters is the start of everything. Imagine this, a frail, technologically driven civilization on the brink of extinction, facing an invasion from overwhelmingly powerful beings of another realm. Just as annihilation seems inevitable, a superior martial arts civilization intervenes, bestowing the weak with abilities, enabling them to stand their ground and resist the invaders. Everything flows seamlessly, as though following a meticulously crafted plan. I understand now. The battlefield of the monster invasions is much larger than I imagined. The superior civilization that helped this planet to initiate the martial path has long been facing the crisis of monster invasions. This Earth is just a small, tiny separate battlefield? So all the calamities that I'd seen and encountered were just a microscopic tip of the iceberg. But thanks to this mutated body constantly hunting for monsters, it has given me a constant source of energy. I use this energy to slowly remove the remaining power of that powerful individual in my chest. Although the power is very strong, it can be slowly worn away. Perhaps it's because I'm in the depths of the deep-sea cave, but the power of nature here is very weak, causing the mutated cells to persist rather than decay. The biological instinct of these mutated cells is overwhelmingly strong, even without controlling them. Their innate drive for destruction compels them to relentlessly hunt and consume every living being around them. I will just think of this as AFK healing. And use this time to train in the dreamscape. In the dreamscape, Lu Xing endlessly harvested the memories of the remaining grandmasters. I've cleared 3 streets, and collected the martial will of 5 different level 7 masters and 3 different level 8 grandmasters in total. Now that I have 50 different martial wills along with my perfect martial path, if I fuse all of them into my will and reach 100, will it trigger a change? Once I recover further, I will remove the mutated traits and head out. Oh right, I need to check the Fireseed database. Ellie, bring up my information. Yes. I can basically confirm that the information regarding my future in the Fireseed database is all fabricated, but the rest of the stored information is all real. It's a great help when it comes to learning about martial arts inheritance, medicinal formulas, and resource sites, and the key to unlocking greater treasures is authority. Oh, this is. After seriously injuring the Ji-Dao martial saint, disappeared with severe wounds and returned 3 years later. Killed martial saint Zhao Ji, defeated martial saint Lin Jingyu, defeated martial saint Tan Zhongji. Dao martial saint is indeed still alive, but no matter, he's going to die anyway. Reached level 9 at the age of 25, becoming the youngest martial saint in martial arts history with the title Perfect. Challenged the entire world, and was unrivaled and invincible. Established the Saint Martial School at the age of 30, spreading martial arts across the world. Made unparalleled contributions to the advancement of humanity's martial civilization, with the 10 saints at its core. I was previously called the strongest under the heavens, but why don't I have this title anymore even though my achievements became greater? Let me continue reading. Broke through to level 10 at the age of 100, becoming the first level 10 in martial arts history. Paved the way for future generations to ascend to level 10, with the revered title of martial ancestor. Vanished without a trace after 2 years. The future generations speculated, martial ancestor Lu must have departed Earth, venturing into the vast cosmos beyond. Martial ancestor. I was actually called the martial ancestor? As for why it is called ancestor, it must be because it's similar to calling figures like Confucius from my past life someone who is of an entirely different league, far surpassing any so-called god of the mortal realm. It's a peerless title destined to be remembered for all eternity. Wait, something's wrong. Zhao Ji is able to produce a life-saving amulet from a level 10 martial artist, which proves that the path to level 10 should already exist in this world, so why is it up Tau Omicron me Tau Omicron pave the pa Tau Omicron level 10? So strange, could it be that the data collection is incomplete, resulting in major inaccuracies in predicting the future? Or could it mean something else entirely? The pinnacle of this world still conceals many secrets that I have yet to uncover. Now that I am the martial ancestor, my authority should be enough. Ellie, show me my current authority. It was level 7 before, my authority has increased by 3 levels. Based on past experience, the level 7 authority unlocks the path to level 8, but now, I can unlock the path to level 11. I have unlocked the entire path from level 9 to level 11. Ellie, bring out all the level 11 techniques. The first 5 chapters are from the advanced materials I've studied before, but the last 4 chapters are new. The new technique is the 5 Seasons Fist, created by Wang He. According to legends, in ancient times, there was a 5th season, besides spring, summer, autumn and winter. Autumn, summer, spring, winter. When the 5th season arrives, 10 suns will appear in the sky. Light and heat will scorch the mountains and seas, turning everything into ash. All living things will die in the burning heat, and the world will become an oven. So, the 5 Seasons Fist is a martial technique that traces back to ancient times, recreating the terrifying scene of 10 suns in the sky at the same time. What a majestic form of martial art. No wonder Shi Xingning's Grandmaster level is called 10 Suns in the Sky. It was actually derived from Wang He's martial technique. Let me read the others. Inner Universe upper, middle, and lower chapters. What is this talking about? The creator of the martial technique is Yang Yizhou, but what is this book talking about, and how is this related to martial arts? It's like reading Xinhua dictionary, it's giving me a headache. I don't understand. This technique is all about how to construct the inner universe, and the connection between the outer and inner universes, and its construction, while also mixing in a lot of theories of possibilities. But isn't all these just pure thesis? Is this really a martial art technique? Alright. The main thing is that the quality of this is terrifyingly high. Wow, is this the deductive process of a level 11 going to level 12? I'm now only level 8. I don't understand anything. Forget it, I will leave this difficult task to the future. It's better to study the 5 Seasons Fist first. But to be fair, if I could achieve the inner universe, then all these ancient and modern martial arts techniques would have to step aside, because after all, what martial art could compare to using an entire universe to smash someone? I've already reached the legendary 5th realm, and combined with this level 11 fist technique, who knows what kind of power it could unleash. Who knows, maybe in the future, I can take down all the little martial saints with a single punch, or even go beyond my level and challenge a level 10 martial saint. The level 10 martial artist who injured me. The next time we meet, I will definitely kill you. Ellie, bring out all the information regarding Project Fire Seed. Your authority is insufficient, unable to view the following information. Insufficient authority. Sure enough, it's still not enough. I probably need to be level 11 to unlock all the secrets about this dreamscape. Forget it, right now, the most important goal is to reach level 9. Let me see what the path to level 9 looks like. Completely fuse essence, energy, and spirit into one. Then connect with heaven and earth and use its forces to forge my own martial path imprint, constructing the martial avatar. Thereafter, the true gap between the strongest warriors will be revealed. According to the standards, the evaluation of the martial path avatars is lower grade for below 1,000 meters, intermediate grade for 1,000 to 5,000 meters, and upper grade for above 5,000 meters. Zhao Ji's avatar is barely even 500 meters, right? Lowest of the lowest, calling him a country bumpkin martial saint is overpraising him. That guy is just relying on human incense to sustain his divinity. What trash. With the nature's breathing techniques and crystal visualization method, I can successfully condense a martial path avatar that is of superior grade. I have so many martial techniques and paths. If I could combine various superior grade avatars into my perfect martial path, what kind of grade would my avatar be? Will it be ultra super superior grade? I can't think about it anymore. Thinking too much makes me dizzy. Besides, fusion is too difficult. I have no clue how to do it. No rush, I'll focus on slowly fusing my essence, energy, and spirit first. Anyways, with the legacy of 5 seasons fist and my immortal cells constantly increasing their power, staying at the peak of level 8 for a while isn't a problem. I can still kill martial saints as easily as slaughtering chickens. Lucian thoroughly practiced the new skills he obtained in the dreamscape, and mastered them in the span of a month. My outer injuries have basically fully recovered, and my organs have regenerated. I have completely removed the power remnants of the level 10 expert from my wounds, but my mental injury has not fully recovered yet. It's about time. I can prepare to leave this place. The problem of my mutated body should resolve itself after leaving the deep-sea fissure, as it will no longer have the support of the monster's blood essence and the cover of the cave's dark mist. That damn thing is doing it again? This deep-sea cave is similar to the S-rank cave from before. There are consciousness from other worlds in its depths. It must have noticed that I've stayed here for so long with such a high level of mutation. It is trying to lure me into staying as it has considered me to be promising candidate. You're in the way. Are you reluctant to part ways now? You're blaming me for breaking up our happy union? This is my body. I can't let this continue any longer. The mutated cells are becoming more and more sentient. Who knows what will happen in the future? Once I leave the deep-sea cave, resolve the problem of mutation and reconstruct my stellar immortal body, I will be back to my normal self very soon. Is that consciousness chasing after me because it doesn't want to let me go? Couldn't charm your way through, so now you want to play rough, huh? We're not the same species. Forcing things won't make it work. Hey, I'll be going. See you next time. Why is it laughing? This is an abyssal rift? Its chase was just a feint. Its real goal was to trick me into the abyssal rift. Damn it, I can't dodge it. This place? Is this the space in the abyssal rift? This is troublesome. No wonder those who entered this space couldn't return. The way back has disappeared. Even if this place doesn't have any danger, you could still become permanently lost within this infinite gray space. No, that's not right. The way back didn't disappear, it just moved to another place. I just need to find it. Otherwise, those level 10 and level 11 experts won't even be able to return to the second battlefield. But the problem is, how do I find the abyssal rift that leads back out? You say that you know where the exit is? Why does it know the way out? Could it be that the key to the exit lies in these mutated cells? Forget it, I will go and take a look first. Direction, give me the direction. This space is really strange, I can't describe it, but it's as if I'm in a void, lost within nothingness. Under the guidance of the mutated cells, Loggingg moved forward without stopping. The mutated cells seemed to be very delighted, the destination must be very close. No. It's him. It found me. It. You bastard. There really is an exit, but that's the exit where that thing is at, you traitor. Found. You. Grab bastard. You traitors. Get lost. Tear off. Oh right. There's still you. Hurry up and take me to the real otherwise exit, otherwise, I'll crush you on the spot. No one will win. Over there. Come back, come back, come back. Into our embrace. Gather the power of all the immortal cells. Charge forward. Don't even think about capturing me. I escaped. I will definitely catch you. Looks like it can't leave the deep sea cave, not even by using the abyssal rift. I'm finally back. Eh? Squawk. Glaciers? Where is this place? They are penguins, am I in Antarctica? Since you're in my body, you must obey me, otherwise. Die. It's whatever if this mutated body has some little thoughts of its own, but how dare it betray me and support the enemy? If I can't even fully control my body, then what's the point of me training martial arts? Goo. If you don't want to die, then retract. Condense. Transform. Upgrade. I must set some rules for these mutated cells. This is an unprecedented experiment. I really want to find out if the mutated cells travel the path of the immortal cells. What kind of existence will emerge? Will it break all the rules? One by one, the mutated cells continuously collide and refine, subliming and actively undergoing apoptosis. All the energy was preserved and concentrated at a single point. With unwavering focus, Logging's mental strength locked onto that point and poured all his energy into it. That king began to evolve at a rapid pace. 10,000 times, a million times. What a shame. Just as it was about to reach a brand new realm after a billion transformations, the energy of the mutated cells was depleted. The process had no choice but to temporarily stop and enter a state of dormancy. This path should be possible, I will experiment more in the future. Why are there people here? But this is the perfect opportunity to Omicron confirm my location. 30 martial artists below level 7, 2 level 7 masters, and 1 level 8 grandmaster. A mere research boat has a level 8 grandmaster? It looks like they are from Lion Nation, this is suspicious. Let me see what is up with this level 8 grandmaster. Found him. Heh heh. The old habits of Lion Nation people, looks like he's another alcoholic and womanizer. Don't come, my sweetheart. HM? That symbol is Ring Seal. It looks like this is definitely a Ring Seal organization's research ship. Let's see if there is more information in other rooms. Another room. Year 317, January 14th. Weather is clear. I'll be spending my 25th Valentine's Day without the red wine and steak of high-class restaurants, accompaniment music, and a handsome dating partner. I'll be alone in the cabin of the Explorer, surrounded by the icy chill of the Antarctic Circle, penguins, and preserved specimens of beasts. This marks the 28th day of my journey with Professor Nepson's research team. Professor Nepson is one of the greatest geneticists of the century on this planet. His profound knowledge, genius ideas, and fervent dedication to Omicron academia are all qualities I admire deeply and hope to emulate. To be part of Professor Nepson's team is perhaps the greatest stroke of luck in my life. For this, I must thank my university mentor, Madame Selina. If not for her persistent recommendation, From this long journal, I have somewhat understood the purpose of this ship. It's a ship dedicated to collecting and studying genetic samples of beasts across the Southern Ocean. This also explains why there are skilled fighters on board. Obtaining these samples from beasts definitely needs martial artists. The leader of this team frequently mentioned in the journal seems to be Professor Nepson. He probably has a high position in Ring Seal and is a golden nugget existence. Interestingly, Professor Nepson seems to have a perspective on the origins of beasts and martial arts that is different from the mainstream understanding. He theorizes that their origins trace back to mythological concepts of demons and gods, and he has been trying to prove this connection. I've always heard people say that at the end of science lies mythology. Is this the case? I will end today's journal entry here. Tell me, which one is Professor Nepson? Ah. Who? R. Mental control. Got it, goodbye. Did I just fall asleep? Why am I daydreaming while holding a picture of Professor Nepson? Jesus. Don't tell me that I have developed fantasies about him, because today is Valentine's Day? Research Lab. The myths of Bear Nation are very different from other nations. Perhaps it will give me some new inspiration. Hugh. A collection of ancient Dragon Nations myths and legends. A collection of ancient Lion Nations myths and legends. The origins of Eagle Nations myths. Are you spending so much effort just for these legends which might be true or false? Ring Seal. Should be very rich, right? Can I take this opportunity to make some money off of them? Hee. I'll give it a try, it might be very interesting. Let me use you. One more week and we would be able to go back. It might be even sooner than that. I think those big guys in the team can't sit still anymore. We might be doing hard labor with a scientific expedition team, but we must listen to Professor Nepson. He might look weak, but his status in the organization is not worse than several top King Seal Masters. Ordinary King Seal Masters do not even dare to offend him. Beep. What happened? Captain, undercurrent. A strong undercurrent suddenly appeared in the water and took our ship off course. Look straight ahead. Oh my God. A huge iceberg. Turn the rudder. Turn the rudder immediately. Why did it suddenly appear? It wasn't there just now. Evil power. Die. I am immortal. You can never destroy me. I will be reborn infinitely in this land. Until this world is destroyed. I will come back. Finally. The seal was successful. Startle. Huh. Was that just now? A dream? What a wonderful dream, just like a myth. Who is that young man who is as powerful and dazzling as the sun? Is this a revelation from God? I should write it down immediately. What a big shock, the boat stopped. What happened? Professor Nepson. Our ship hit an iceberg. Hit an iceberg? How did we hit an iceberg? What should we do for the rest of the voyage? The ship was just affected by the undercurrent, causing it to deviate from its course. Fortunately, with the help of the warriors, the ship only scraped against the iceberg. The damage is not serious, and the voyage can continue. So why did it stop now? That iceberg is a bit strange. When I scraped it just now, I seemed to see a... Professor, please see for yourself. That's... a person? There is a person in the iceberg. That appearance. Ah. It's him. He is exactly the same as in the dream. It turns out. Gods really exist in this world. Quick. Cut these ice cubes out. Send them to my lab. Quick. Cabin room. The ship had a minor accident when it passed through the iceberg. It's nothing serious. It's just... an oriental corpse was found in an iceberg, and it looked lifelike. It's just the corpse of an Eastern barbarian. Is there anything special about it? No, I've seen it. It's a very ordinary corpse. It should be a warrior who came to the Antarctic Circle to seek a breakthrough. Finally froze to death in the iceberg. Oh. Boring. But strangely, our Professor Nepson seems to be extremely interested in the corpse. They insisted that it was the corpse of some ancient god and that it was instructions from the god. The professor even decided to end the exploration immediately and return home tonight. Napsun has always been superstitious, insisting that strange beasts and warriors are all products of mythology. Let him be as long as he likes. People like these in scientific research all have some quirks to a certain extent. It would be good to go back early. Life on this ship is really boring. Oh my god. Exactly the same. Really exactly the same. Inside the laboratory at the bottom of the cabin. Every detail is the same. There is no doubt about it, this is the god in my dream. I want to record the scenes in my dream. Oh no. Draw it. This is the true origin of strange beasts and martial arts. Once it is announced, I will become the greatest scientist of this century. Ha 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 ha. There are no less than 100 levels of grade 3 tau omicron 8 marrow fluid in there. As I thought, this kind of scientific research will have sufficient financial resources. Napsun was obsessed with the connection between myths and legends and the martial arts of exotic beasts, and had been trying to prove it. He was superstitious and stubborn. At this time I only need a little hypnosis and induction to easily make him fall into the lies I have woven. Although Napsun has a high status in the ring, to put it bluntly, he is just an ordinary person of high status. I didn't expect that the method I used to deal with Li Dai would come in handy here. Next, we just need to continue to strengthen the psychological suggestion of dreams and reality, deepen the hypnotic brainwashing. Napsun will become the most ardent believer of my ancient god. No, this is just something I dreamed about. I am sure that gods exist, but how can I prove it? I got the revelation, but others didn't. How can I prove it? Just a corpse? Not enough. Are you going to crack my head open and show it to others? Just let the gods tell them themselves. Let the gods tell them? How to do it? Simple, revive the gods. When God descends upon this land again, all doubts and hypocrisy will eventually be broken. When God comes again. The illusion is broken. When God comes again. Right. That's right. Resurrect the gods. What could be more convincing than a living god? Ha 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 ha. I am such a genius. Resurrect the gods. I want to resurrect the gods. I, Napsun, will make this world great again. I am such a genius. Eastern Military Region. Open eyes. Rise. Ha. Boom boom boom. Everything is fine, don't go back, don't miss Lu Xing. Lu Xing. Dong Qingxue. Do you know? Hey, judging from your expression, you should have received it too. I told you that this kid would be fine. It would be a lie to say I'm not worried. After all, you've been missing for so long. Now that I finally have news, I feel relieved. Lu Xing. When will you come back? Ninghai. Marshal. There is an urgent report from the military. General Liu has taken the initiative to send a message back. He is fine. But it will probably take some time for him to come back. Good. 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 Tell everyone to withdraw and return to the military area. Yes. The military has been waiting for this day for more than 200 years. They don't mind waiting a few more days. It won't be long before the military's future god will truly return. After a long journey of half a month, the Discovery finally returned home successfully. On a small island at the border between the Lion and Eagle countries that is not located on the satellite, the Golden Ring Island. Months of sailing are finally over. This is so boring. Honestly, this escort mission is not as good as going to fight with the Dark Star and the Black Magic Society. Sir, do you think so too? Suffering is also part of spiritual practice. Your Excellency's realm is so high that we cannot compare to him. Quick. Be careful not to bump into anything. Napsun, that fool, really treasured that corpse. I heard that he wanted to resurrect the corpse. How could a dead person be resurrected? That's ridiculous. Whisper. Hiss, I'm a little curious. Hey, wait a minute. Lord 10th King Seal. Elton. What do you want? This is my precious experiment. Step aside. Wow. Professor, are you okay? Dump. I'll just take a look. You barbarian. You robber. You scoundrel. Let me explore. Oh no. If he gets in touch with it, the plan will be ruined. Damn it. Do you want to take action directly? Huh? Ding pause. Humph, forget it, I won't talk to you about a corpse, I have other important things to do. Turn around. Almost. If I were to be touched by a level 8 master, I wouldn't know if I could hide it, not to mention that there are many details on my body that cannot withstand observation. Napson's brainwashing and hypnosis can be ignored, but not everyone is a fool. Once exposed, the annoying people are gone, come and continue moving. He had no choice but to kill the other person by force and escape. Fortunately, the man was called away by something at the last moment. Damn Elton. I will definitely report you severely in front of Master Shanin. You guys, hurry up. Move to the laboratory immediately. Laboratory. This is? The marrow fluid has been absorbed. It works, it really works. This god are gradually recovering. As long as enough energy is provided, he will be fully resurrected sooner or later. I'm Napson. You must immediately convert all my research resource quotas for this month into high-grade marrow fluid and send it to me. Next month, too, advance payment. I need a large amount of alien beast cerebrospinal fluid and cell tissue fluid, send them all to me. Hurry, hurry, Professor Napson has ordered that we need a lot of marrow fluid. That's it. That's it. Absorb it quickly. The more the better, so that you can wake up as soon as possible. Cool. This is called cultivation. With the external injuries that have just been healed and the 22 immortal cells of the star immortal body, the whole body is in an extremely empty state. These strange marrow fluids come at the right time. The 23rd immortal cell has begun to emerge. In the past half-month, I have absorbed at least 8 million meritorious marrow fluids. As long as there is a little less in the culture chamber, Napson will immediately replenish it. By the way, this professor has an absurd amount of resources. I estimate that after this trip, I might be able to get dozens more immortal cells. Huanin is really rich, I must get as much as I can out of this wave of wool. There are sufficient cultivation resources, people will automatically replenish them if they are short, and there is a cultivation environment that feels like being protected. Is there any better place to cultivate in the world? I just sensed that the strongest person in this ring seal base is barely at the 9th level of the initial stage of Martial Saint. When I have 22 immortal cells, I can beat Zhao Jiru like a dog. I am not afraid at all. Now I will start my formal retreat. 1 year later, in the meeting room of the Golden Ring Island base. This meeting mainly discussed two things, the World Master competition and the news about the production area of new energy crystals. It is estimated that if our 20 strongest king seals go out together, we will definitely get a larger share than before. Because the Black Magic Society lost half of its members in Dragon Country last year and might even withdraw from the competition, so we will have more people this time, not less. Is the news reliable? Who did the Black Magic Society offend? According to intelligence, he is a new martial saint in Dragon Country. What? The Dragon Nation has a new martial saint? No way, Dragon Country actually has a 4th martial saint level expert? It is certain that the Jidao Wuxing was seriously injured by the Xin Wuxing and fled. Stronger than the veteran martial saint, then wouldn't the battle for the energy crystal bring unexpected changes? We have already received the news of this matter. Although Zhao Ji was defeated, but he also used the trump card given by the master to severely injure the new martial saint, and now his life or death is unknown. So this operation will not be affected, continue. Yes. Regarding the newly emerged energy crystal production area, on the north side of Dainjiang, the longitude and latitude are here. Can you be sure? More than 70%. Very good. The 1st to the 4th king seals, the 4th to the 10th clan seals, follow me. Sir, are you going there in person? If this is really the origin of new energy crystals, the martial saints of Dark Star and Black Magic Society will definitely go there. If I don't go, you will die in vain. If everything is okay, then we'll adjourn. My lord. I have something very important to report. You say. I report Professor Napson, the director of the institute, for using your name to deduct and blackmail me and other huge resources for half a year. Our group's funding chain is about to break completely. What? What Napsun said was a lie. He also told me that he had difficulty in cash flow recently and the resources would be temporarily suspended for 3 months. What the hell? Damn it. He told me it was an investment. The profit can be multiplied tenfold in just half a year. Ah? What? You were also? Are they all lies? What to do? Only God knows what he is doing. Ugh. Oh shit. It's broken. I'm done. Done. I also received news a few days ago that Napsun's research funds have been advanced to July next year. Not only that, he has submitted an application for the 4th time in the past 6 months to use energy crystals for research. The amount of energy crystals applied for in the most recent application was as high as 10 grams. This greedy and cunning devil. Even the devil doesn't know how to seduce people like him. All my savings. Bastard. Napsun. Napsun is just an ordinary person who has not even started martial arts, but he can actually fool so many 7th and 8th level masters. This is simply even more outrageous than the Lion Country president having diarrhea in public. Something is wrong. Napsun is not a warrior, so why does he need so much money and resources? He must be aware of the consequences once the truth is revealed. It is hard to understand. You go to Napsun in person and make sure to investigate this matter thoroughly. The meeting is adjourned. Yes, sir. I'll go with you. If I don't get my money back, I'll skin Napsun alive. Let's go together, go go go. Okay. Let's go. Kill him. At the same time, omega 20 portions of level 8 abnormal marrow fluid. 3 portions of level 9 abnormal marrow fluid. Concentrated ratio of number 5 gene optimizer. More. Keep adding. Yes. Lucia, did you hear that? It's a heartbeat. The god's heart has finally started beating. Oh. Shocking. I used to make fun of Professor Napsun's obsession with ancient mythology in my diary, but I never thought that I would actually witness history one day. I witnessed the whole process when the body was dug up. Even Professor Napsun's idea of resurrecting the body was laughed at by countless people. I didn't expect. It actually worked. A dead god is about to be resurrected. It's wonderful. He's reviving. He's waking up. He gave me a revelation in a dream, that the true God was only a moment away from coming. Oh no, Professor. Our secret has been exposed, and many people are trying to break into the laboratory. Open the door. Open the door. Napsun. You have the ability to rob us of our money, but why can't you open the door? You, the devil, have been exposed. We know you're in. Open the door quickly. It is such an honor for a group of short-sighted fools to be able to participate in the great God's revival plan. I can't let them ruin this. I'm just one step away from success. Lucia, you immediately activate the laboratory's most advanced defense system and do your best to stop them. Professor. That defense system is. No matter what, go. When the gods come back to life, they will know who is right. This is a defense mechanism built to the highest standards, to give the experimenters time to escape when an enemy invades. Even if it was to destroy the results, the protective shield could stop even a martial saint who was using all his strength for 5 minutes. No member of the organization can break in, unless they go to find Lord Harold. At least it can buy a lot of time. Listen to me. Add all the resources to me. Including those few grams of energy crystals. Yes. God, please wake up soon. Your light will surely illuminate the sky and the earth. The 7 Xian Finger Flow. Founder, the 7 Xian Martial Saint, Ding Qiu Yue. Martial Saint level, 7 mysterious stars. Finger-to-finger killing skills. This is really good. A breakthrough. This is. My martial arts skills have been integrated? It turns out that she has been accumulating and honing this skill for a lifetime, and she is just one step away from success. Your long-cherished wish has been fulfilled in my hands. It is not appropriate to call it 7 mysterious stars _ now. Let's just call it, the sky-cutting finger. The sky-cutting finger is simply nice to listen to and has a high level of style. I have gained a lot in the past 6 months. I have absorbed unlimited resources in reality and also learned advanced skills in my dreams. I have completely mastered all the martial arts masters in the entire martial arts street, and I have as many as 41 martial arts forms. There are also 98 kinds of fire of will on the roulette wheel, and the mental power is perfect. So. There are no more powerful people in this dream space, so I have completely cleared it. Someone in real life wants to break in. Is it impossible to hide it? Looks like I can't keep it a secret anymore. Oh well, I've enjoyed it fully anyways. Over the past year, I've lost count of how many beast marrow fluid and high-energy substances I've absorbed. Anyway, the blood pill master endlessly shatters and condenses over and over again, while the immortal cells have been multiplying like crazy. Now their number has already reached 9 times the number from the past year. The number really skyrocketed. In the past, I can already kill martial saints. Now, I don't even dare to imagine. But my body has also reached its limit. Stellar paths now cover every inch of me. If I want to obtain more immortal cells, I must reach level 9, and use the power of heaven and earth to shatter the shackles of my current stellar immortal physique. But level 9. I cannot even reach the step of fusing my essence, energy, and spirit into a furnace, let alone construct a martial avatar or imprint my own martial path, because my foundation is simply too vast. For example, Zhao Ji only needed 3 lumps of dough together, simple and effortless, but for me, Martial Saint Zhao, I have to mold 3 massive steel spheres. No. Suns. I have to mold 3 suns into 1. And I can't increase the volume. It can be said that without flames burning at millions of degrees and pressure multiplied 10,000 times over, success is impossible. Pressure. I need pressure. Unimaginable and unparalleled pressure. Only under the most extreme combat conditions can I complete this step. This isn't something a mere martial saint can provide. Nelson seems to have reached his limit. Looks like it's time to head out and find some real pressure. After all, we've been together for a whole year. It's only fitting to grant the devout Nepson's wish of a god descending. Entrance of the Research Institute. Nepson, are you committing treason? I'm going to King skin you alive for daring to activate the highest defense system. What do we do now? I will go notify Lord Harold. Only he has the key to the Research Institute. Once we have the key, we would be able to immediately open the door. That's great. Nepson must pay the price. That's right. Sly devil. 10 minutes ago, border of Golden Ring Island. Welcome my lords. Martial Saint Harold has led all the top fighters off the island. Now, only the secondary fighters are left. You've done well this time, Candace. Ray, your plan worked. This is the first collaboration between the Dark Star and the Black Demon Society. It's a pleasure working with you. By the time Harold reacts, the entire Golden Ring Island will have already turned into a wasteland. During the Black Demon Society's operation to kill Lu Shin, they lost half of their top fighters. Hence, instead of losing out to Ring and Dark Star during the battle for the energy crystal, they decided to deal the first blow. They will first strike a heavy blow to the headquarters of Ring Seal, then split the extra profits with Dark Star in an 80-20 ratio. This way, not only can they stop the losses, but they might even make a small profit. As for the news about the new crystal source, it was all deliberately leaked as part of the plan. Let's go and turn this Ring Seal base upside down. I already can't wait to see the mix of shock and rage on his face when he gets back. Ha ha ha. In the lab surveillance system. Professor. They went to look for Lord Harold to get the key. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? What else can we do? I've already invested everything. Do you hear this heartbeat? It's getting louder. God. Please wake up quickly. My God. Thud, thud. Tell the world the truth hidden by time. My God. Defense system integrity is at 15%. Professor. It's almost time for the protection to be automatically released. There's only 15% of the time left. What? Is everything going to end here? This is turning energy into clothes. What the hell, the god? Really revived. Almighty God. You finally awakened. Welcome. Your brilliance will illuminate the entire world. Nepson, good job, I know everything you've done. Ah. I was acknowledged by the god. It's all worth it, my entire life is all worth it. You said this thing is called the energy crystal, right? Yes, this is a valuable treasure that can make a level 9 martial saint go crazy for it. The energy it contains is unimaginably huge. This little bit in your hand is equivalent to a small nuclear reactor. I see. No wonder my immortal cells suddenly increased by 7. This tiny thing is very interesting. I will keep one as a sample. Thank you for waking me up from my sleep, Nelson. This is my honor, my lord. May I please know your great, nah. Perfect, there's a phone here, I will give them a text. My name's Lu Xing. Professor. Why do I feel that this god is a bit weird? What? What? He's not ancient at all and he's even familiar with using a phone to take a selfie? My goodness, ancient gods who just revived know how to take selfies? Something doesn't seem right outside. There's 2 level 9 martial saints massacring martial artists, and another level 9 martial saint is rushing here from very far away. Ah? What did you say? This is bad. Lucia. The second King Seal betrayed the organization and allied with Dark Star and Black Demon Society to attack Gold Ring Island. All the King Seals and Grandmaster Seals all died in battle. You must escape with Professor Nepson. Gold Ring Island is about to fall. Professor, let's go quickly. We mustn't let so many years of research fall into enemy hands. Ah? Why must we leave? God Xing. I beg you, God Xing. Please save Gold Ring Island, please save Ring Seal. Nelson, is this your first wish? In that case. As you wish. Gold Ring Island Grand Palace. That damn Black Demon Society. To think that they colluded with Dark Star. Don't be noisy. Hey, Harold is back, that's quite fast. Black Demon Society. Dark Star. All of you deserve to die. I'm going to kill you 1,000 times. And that's still less than what you deserve. Hee hee hee. Who don't know how to use their mouths, why don't you come and try to kill me instead? I should act, otherwise that guy Ray will say that I'm getting benefits without putting in any effort after everything is over. Argh. Cough cough. 2 martial saints are attacking our lord together. Is Ring Seal going to be completely destroyed? This is bad. My lord. Damn it, we won't be much help at all in a battle between level 9 martial artists. What should we do? Since all of you martial artists are already here, why don't you guys stay? Under the pressure of the 2 martial saints, Lord Harold don't have the time to care about us, a martial saint killing us personally. There's no hope. Bastards. You secretly conspired together and even attacked our base, do the 2 of you have no shame? Heh heh, don't you know that those who strike first gain the upper hand? Even if you escape today, after we kill all the high-level martial artists on this island, there's no way for Ring Seal to continue in the battle for the energy crystal in the future. Why is there someone from the east in Ring Seal? That languid expression, is he not afraid at all? And he's even smiling? Humph. Very interesting. Interesting how what? This. How? Just one hit? You. Who are you? I am. God. Is this really God? Professor Nepson's ridiculous scam is real? To defeat a martial saint with one attack. What kind of power? This is the true God. Under this light, even martial saints will be reduced to ashes. This is exactly what I saw. In my dreams. This is reality. It's not an illusion. God. The 2 of you. Only one can survive. Huh? What joke is this? The person who's going to die is you. Heaven severing. This. How? Is this possible? Lord. Esteemed Lord. You've already killed one. Level 9 martial saints are also humans, of course they would be afraid, but I don't plan on killing Harold anyways. After all, I've been milking Ring Seal for so long. If I kill the head of Ring Seal, that would be too inhumane. But now, I finally understood why when Ji Dao martial saint descended at that time, the entire military knelt. If heaven were to suddenly descend before you, you wouldn't be able to handle that pressure too, and would choose to prostrate yourself. And right now, I am heaven. Base conference room. I'll be waiting for you to come back. You will definitely be shocked, haha. I'm almost done with my muscle and bone training, and I'll be promoted to level 4 soon. I know you are awesome. Give the phone to your parents, and I will talk to them. Oh. Sugar, I'm so glad you're okay. Come back as soon as you're done. Excitement. Okay, I'll be there as soon as possible. Mom and Dad, take care of your health too. He has parents who are no more than 50 years old, and his sister is not yet an adult, so how old is he this year? Harold couldn't believe that a young man who was not even as old as his great-great-great-grandson could easily kill 2 9th-level martial saints just a few hours ago. He also directly eliminated the leaders of the 2 major international mysterious organizations in the world. Who would believe this kind of news? I used to scoff at the rumors about the new martial saint of Dragon Country. Maybe this person is. 3 martial saints died at his hands. How many level 9 characters are there in this world? Too scary. Okay, I won't chat with you anymore. There are people here waiting to discuss something with me. Hello. Hello everyone. Thank you for your cooperation, Harold. It's my pleasure, sir. Well, it's time to talk about our business. You know this thing, right? It's energy crystal. How much would you like, sir? How much can you take out? 1 kilogram. I was just asking casually, but I didn't expect Harold to think I was blackmailing me. The key is that I actually got a lot of money. A few grams can make my immortal cells grow by leaps and bounds. A kilogram? I'm afraid it's more than enough to reach the limit that an 8th-level star body can truly accommodate. I look so fierce and evil, don't I look like a good person? It seems like you have a lot of energy crystals? Not much. In more than 100 years, I have only saved a few hundred grams. However, Senior killed the leaders of the Dark Star and Black Magic Society. I annexed their territories, and I should be able to loot a kilogram of energy crystals. Is the production of energy crystals really so scarce on this planet? No, although it is indeed rare, it is not so rare. It's just that each time the energy crystal is produced, 90% must be handed over to the guide and the remaining 10% will be shared among all the martial saints in the world. Guide. Could it be the time when I fought with Zhao Ji? It seems that Senior don't know, and the guide probably hasn't had time to contact Senior yet. The guide comes to the Blue Star every 10 years to count the number of 9th-level martial saints and collect energy crystals. I didn't come into contact with this secret until the 7th year after I became a martial saint. Just focus on the key points. The guide is a martial arts expert from a planet with advanced civilization. His strength far exceeds level 9, but no one knows whether he is level 10 or above. He has appeared since the beginning of the 1st year of martial arts and led the rise of martial arts. When a 9th-level martial saint appears on the Azure Star, the guide descends to establish a new order for the world, coordinates the warriors of various countries, and works together to collect energy crystals and hand them over. The guide never interferes in the fights between countries, unless too many 9th-level martial saints die, then he will come down and punish them. Are those 3 martial saints too many? I personally don't think it counts. The last time a guide ended up in a Dragon Lion war, more than 10 martial saints were killed or injured. In fact, the guide's control over us is relatively loose, and they only care about 3 points. First, the issue of energy crystal production. If the energy crystal production is reduced, the leader will be angry, and in serious cases, he may even ask us to pay out of our own pockets to make up the quota. Second, in the event of an alien beast invasion, the invasion must be suppressed to below a safety line. If a riot occurs that is higher than expected, the martial saints must step in to participate in the suppression. The third one is, without the permission of the guide, no martial arts masters above level 9 are allowed to appear on the Blue Star. We guess that this is set to make it easier for the guide to collect resources. Our planet is called the 1st level resource star as 256. Sure enough, this is almost exactly what I imagined in my dream. There are no level 10 warriors to maintain the ceiling of the indigenous combat effectiveness. There are advanced civilizations to lead the martial arts and guide the indigenous civilization to fight against the invasion of alien beasts, harvest the high-level rare resources on the planet, and suppress the birth of strong people. What if a strong person above level 9 is born? This? I don't know, I really don't know. Because the path to advancement above level 9 is in the hands of the guide, without a direction, there is no way to make a breakthrough. When will the next guide come? The guide will probably arrive in a few months, but I don't know the details. Every time, it is the martial saint representatives of the World Martial Arts Association who go to greet them, but what is certain is that they all come after the World Grandmaster Conference, when the energy crystals have been collected. The World Grandmaster Conference was established specifically for the purpose of collecting energy crystals and distributing shares. Yes, as long as there is a martial saint level force, they can participate. Dark Star and the Black Magic Society just want a larger share, so they joined forces to deal with us, Ring Seal. After all, if there is one less person to share the cake, they can get more. According to this statement, there will be many martial saints appearing? Yes, it can be said that all the martial saints who can appear will be present. Good. I'll go with you then, don't you mind? Certainly. It's a pleasure to Ring Seal. It's incredible. With such a powerful figure coming to support Ring Seal, the share distribution this time is probably unprecedented. Very well, I don't want your savings, just give me the share from Dark Star and Black Magic Society, and please take good care of Napsun for me and don't break his wonderful fantasy. I still owe him 2 wishes. Definitely. Then I will go first. Sir. May I ask, what is your current strength? Strength. Level 8. Sure enough, it is 10. Eh? 8. Level 8? Psychic power activate. Let me have a taste. This clear spirit water is indeed not bad. This is the purest spiritual water in the world, sourced from the deepest part of the Northern Lion Nation's mountains. After extraction, it must undergo over 100 complex refinement processes. Just this single pail alone is worth billions. I soaked in the beast marrow fluid for a whole year without consuming anything. This can be considered as fasting in a sense. But eating meat is the best. Throughout the year, my mouth has felt so bland, this is so satisfying. Esteemed Lord Saint, the Divine Seal asked me to hand this to you. Oh? A total of 436 grams. I understand, Harold is sincere. Once Harold is ready to head out, notify me. Farewell, Lord Saint. Dragon Nation Central Military Region Conference Building. According to the latest information, Lu Xing has completely revived and made a return. Can we contact Lu Xing now? No, for now, only he can contact us, but after tracing the signal, he seems to be near the South Eagle Ocean. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. Are we going to send people to participate in the World Grandmaster competition? In order to produce a martial saint level powerhouse, the military sent elites to participate in the competition every year. Although they suffered repeated failures, they still enjoyed it. But now that we have Lu Xing, who is a guaranteed future martial saint, do we still have to participate in this bloody trial? Of course, why shouldn't we? Not only do we have to participate, we must also give it our all. I'm afraid everyone may have forgotten that to us, the World Grandmaster competition may just be a trial, but in the eyes of the martial saints, it is a playing field for the division of energy crystals. In the past, our military has always fought for the interests of the 3 martial saints of Dragon Nation. Now that it is our turn, how can we not fight? Good. The future god of our military is going to return soon and bring us the glory we haven't had for more than 200 years. We should prepare a huge gift for him. Haha, it's time for us to move our old bones. We should obtain a big victory and celebrate the return of our military's god. Peak of the Martial Saint Tower. Lord Martial Saint, the World Grandmaster competition is only half a month away. Should we prepare to set off? Yes. This is the latest information regarding that person which you had requested. Alright, you're dismissed. This subordinate shall take his leave. Lu Xing. You really are still alive. You will return soon, broken but reborn. Are you about to break through to become a martial saint? Martial Saint Tan Zhongyu. heavily injuring Zhao Ji at level 8, you can be considered to be a world genius. Looks like I was wrong. Do I regret it? Humph, there's nothing to regret. Zhao Ji is nothing more than old trash. Tan Zhongyu, became a grandmaster at 42 years old, and became a martial saint at 80. When my martial avatar first appeared, it was 1,000 meters tall. I am better than Zhao Ji by more than 1,000 times. In a battle of life and death, I can slay him in just 5 moves. My will is like a golden knife, it shall cut through everything. What can the mere Lucian do? So what if he is a genius? Tan Zhongyu, will become the first to leave this planet. Heaven and Earth / Zhao Ji, are you not going to the competition? Do you think I can go in this state? I was just asking you out of habit. Unfortunately, from now on, you will not have a share in the energy crystals for many years to come. Just don't forget to exchange for the potion that heals the martial soul from the guide. Once I have it in my hands, I'll naturally pay you double the price. Don't worry, even if you forget, I won't forget such a good thing. As long as Lin Jingyue can successfully exchange 2 bottles of soul-nourishing elixir for me this time, I'm confident that within 3 years, I can restore at least 80% of my strength. Then, I will reclaim the authority of the Ji Dao Martial School and gradually rebuild my resources. Damn it. Lu Xing. To think he's not dead. With his temper, he will definitely come find me sooner or later. I must think of a good strategy. If I really can't, I will find Lin Jingyue and Tan Zhongyu to ask for their protection no matter what it takes. No matter how strong Lu Xing is, can he still kill me who is under the protection of 2 level 9 martial saints? No. He wouldn't dare. He definitely can't do it. Can't do it. Right? The Decennial World Grandmaster competition is about to begin. The forces of Earth are stirring. The powerful factions from all regions are making their way to the battlefield. Even those few who stand at the pinnacle of the mortal world are beginning to make their moves. This is a grand martial event involving the whole world. At the same time, it is also the gathering of the gods amongst man.